Goliath too. Okay, they saw McEwen come in here recently, and they've gotten some warrant exercises. I think. I mean, they've got money coming at them, and that's good. The company is it's definitely got a lot of legs. They have an ambitious program, strategized for 2025, and a lot of that work is really targeting this kind of new revelation that the gold system at Sherbet is likely closely associated with a particular magmatic event. In other words, we found or that I should say, they have found what is probably a smoking gun. The magma, the mothership that generated the gold-bearing fluids that created this deposit, also created a number of dikes. So these are cracks in the ground where magmas rose up through. And all of these orange and yellow features that you see are basically interpreted dikes that exist that kind of lace through the whole Sherbet project. And what's really important is they did have a few holes there. Of course, they're targeting the Sherbet zone, so they're poking holes down at this. But they did have a few holes that actually cross some of these dikes, and lo and behold, they hit nice mineralization, like you see on the left-hand side there. There's that core is a dike. Okay, it's a dike host. It almost looks like something out of snow line, believe it or not. It's a reduced intrusive dike, probably coming off a larger magma chamber at depth, but it's just laced by little quartz veins, some with very high grade gold. And they've actually seen some really, really nice assays out of that. Now, what does this mean for their exploration? Look, I think they're starting to see that not only do they have these sheet-like layered high grade, not flat, but low angle lodes. They have these upwelling zones along these dikes where both the magma and the fluids came up, and those are in their own right are targets. Okay, now you think back the first year they were out here, they actually recognized some of these near vertical things. I think they call them the Cloud9 and something else, can't remember. They had different names, but I don't think they realized that they were so closely associated with those dikes. And now they do. Okay, so now they have kind of a new holistic model to explore. They got money. They're really, this is really going to be an interesting year for them. I think the most important thing around Goliath is they know from all of the drilling they've done today where the highest grades are starting to kind of coalesce. And I think there's going to be a particular focus on chasing that higher grade area, which is kind of over in that Bonanza lode and associated dikes, really, on the what would be the south side of the mountain, which is the top image in the upper right there. All right.